goodness me, I don't know why I'm getting so emotional there, but she just looked so happy. How she really creates this really darker belting sound. Kia ora and welcome to today's vocal analysis and reaction of Adele singing Rolling in the Deep. Let's see what she's up to with her vocal technique.
Bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I only obey. See how I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark.
The song, when it came out, I think everybody wanted to sing it. And everybody came with the song. At one point I actually said, no, we're going to give Adele a bit of a break. There's a fire. One of the biggest misconceptions with this song is people started way too loud. They start going, there's a fire. Stop. We've got to take the volume right down low, get a lovely thick vocal fold contact. It's got to be like chilled. You can see that she's going, there's a fire starting in my heart. Slightly lowered larynx is going to give that sound a darker tone.
Starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I only obey. See how I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark.
I'm going to stop at the same place. I'm so sorry. But you can really see that she's feeling, even though there's not a hell of a lot going on her face, you can see there that she's paying attention to the lyric, and that's something that I really love about Adele, is that every single time I watch one of her performances, she's feeling it, she's meaning it, you're there with her, she's captured us. And that's what I want you to do as well. It's all about the connection with the lyric. It's all about the connection with the audience. Let's just go this and how she's going to go with this.
And it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling.
I know before the money note, but you can go, the stars of your love remind me. She's flipping from that thicker vocal fold into that higher breathy quality. And you can use this as well with the volume rate, the stars of your love, and use that natural passaggio that wants to happen. So when you're going further up in the range, you might have and it might flip into that falsetto breathy sound. And so you can utilize that and go up into that breathy sound on purpose. Ready? Let's take it up with the chorus. Love it. Let's just pay attention to the mouth shape as she's going to go into the, obviously we've got a verse now, and she's going to go into the chorus again. What's happening with her mouth? Let me know down in the comments, because if you're someone who's been here before, you know what I'm going to say. What is she doing with the mouth, and how is that helping her to stay on that belt?
Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've heard one on you, and I'm gonna make your head burn. Think of me in them depths of your despair. Make it home down there as my soul be shared.
of music in this audience, and everyone's just having a good time because music brings us all together. And you'd be so annoyed if you were behind Boy George, wouldn't you, with that like massive hat? What did you say about her mouth position as she was going further up the range? It's really perfect here. You can see it really well. We need more of that trumpet shape in order to keep that belt sound further up in the range. She's going, we could have had it all. Gosh, really, I haven't warmed up. But she's doing that, could have had it all. Yeah, my tongue before went a little bit too far back and it wanted to squish the sound for me. So what I just did was move the tongue further forward, and you notice my tone didn't wiggle. So when we're going up further in the range, the tongue needs to be behind the bottom teeth, and we need the back of the tongue to be nice and high in order to get that lovely bright resonance here in the mouth. But in order to keep that belt sound, that that we need an vowel underneath and a high tongue. I'm essentially doing but the back of my tongue is high, my mouth is more of a trumpet shape, and that's how I'm going to get on that note. And she does it so beautifully as well. I'm not over opening. The second verse again was very, very much like the first verse, very spoken on pitch at that point. Great thick vocal fold contact in that lower part of the and reap just what you sow. Again, going from that thicker vocal fold, utilizing that switch into the head voice and using that so that's what she said. I'm like, lyric gone, yeah. And reap just what you sow. And when you go into that more ooh, that forward, or that it's that bringing the lips forward, using that back vowel is going to almost force you into more of that head voice breathy sound. And that's what she's doing as well when she goes rolling in the deep. That E, that really closed mouth vowel here, instead of going deep, is causing her to also, like, it's allowing her to flip into that lovely breathy quality. Oh.
We could have had it all. We could have had it all. It all.
Goodness me, I don't know why I'm getting so emotional there. She just looked so happy. How fantastic. I don't even know Adele, and I've been watching a couple of interviews with her recently because I'm really toying with this idea of doing a then and now. So if you're wanting to see an analysis of a then and now Adele through time with her voice before surgery, after surgery, obviously this is after surgery, let me know down in the comments if that's something that you'd like, because I've been looking at it a little bit by myself. And she just seems like such a genuine person in the way that there's so many people there like celebrating her. Just, you know, made me a little bit teary actually. Just seeing someone so happy making music, and that's what music is all about. It was so lovely. We could go for days about talking about Adele's vocal technique and how she really creates this really darker belting sound. It wasn't always like this. She did used to have a slightly brighter timbre to her voice. It's also age that's gone on as well. You know, the last sort of like 15, 20 years that she's been making music, obviously the voice changes hugely, but that's something that we can go into a little bit deeper into another video. I want you to think when you're doing these Adele kind of sounds, I want you to think more about this vowel with a high tongue. So that we could have had it, it's all about the vowel. That is going to help you to make that sound a little bit darker. And I don't just want you to like, and ram the larynx down, because that's not what it's about. It's actually relatively high. On that B5. Now that is right on the cusp for a lot of women with where their belt range sort of, it kind of reaches the ceiling. So we need to do something slightly different. Well, we first need to strengthen the belt in order to reach those notes. And if that is a struggle for you, then I really want you to think about taking the key down. I'll put a link in the description for my favorite karaoke, about 3 semitones below the original. Is a really, really great key for those who are struggling to reach that B, but it still makes the verses quite accessible for you. So check out my other analysis of Adele, where I go a little bit more into detail about the tongue position where she's singing Easy on Me. And have an awesome rest of your day. Happy singing. Let me know if you've got any questions down in the comments. I do try my best to look at absolutely every comment. Happy singing, and you are fantastic. Mwah! Ka kite anō.